close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
Hey guys, welcome to this new podcast on YouTube. We are Let's Talk. Here we will discuss many topics, issues affecting people across the world, as well as the latest trends that people are getting involved in. I am Cynfael, and joining me is Aurora.
Hello.
And also Luna.
What's up?
Today's topic is life, but specifically life's problems. So, Aurora, what problems do you think people may face currently?
I think a lot of people face mainly is depression, battling depression, because a lot of people in this generation is very depressed, and I think that's because of social media.
I believe that is very true as well. What are your thoughts, Luna?
Like, it's not only because of social media, it's because of like everything that's going on is real life and everything that's going on.
I know, but I think social media.
It can't only be social media. Social media is like feeding into insecurity, but like also it can be used for fun, which is what it's mostly used for. Cause like yeah.
And there's also physical factors such as family, friends, and also school work as such playing into this whole issue. So it's not just social media, but social media helps to aggravate the situation even more.
But I think social media is what the problem we mostly have in this generation, because there is a rise in depression. And what else is there currently in this generation? Social media.
That does, just because one thing exists doesn't mean that's why the other thing is happening. That's not a good argument at all. Like, if you were in a debate right now, you'd so just everybody would look at you like, what?
I am not saying that that's the reason why.
That's
I'm
not
just
causation or correlation in any way.
I'm saying since we got social media, there's a rise in a lot of things such as anxiety and depression.
Even before social media, there was still a rise in
anxiety and depression because of people, because of society and societal norms.
I am saying it always existed, but there's a rise since social media.
Because of the people on social media, not because of the social media platforms itself.
I know that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what is within social media, which are the people, which are the messages, which are the ads, and all of these things that make many people feel insecure about themselves. And not just insecure, but there's a lot of things influencing.
But the people that's doing that stuff is to make money and to put out a brand out there. If you feel insecure, that's something within yourself. You are insecure about it, not telling them. It's not basically saying that because I tell you to be insecure about it, you're insecure about it. You are insecure about it because you notice this thing about
Luna,
yourself.
not everyone is like you. They cannot ignore.
I don't ignore it, but I deal with it by myself. I don't blame it on anything else.
No, but a lot of people are not strong like you.
Just now, Cynfael.
Cynfael, right.
Cynfael, sorry.
As what Luna was saying, some people are strong to deal with it, but what also Aurora was saying was that some people are not as strong as this, and we need to have something in place for those people, because mostly not much people would reach out to people. Not much people would say that, I am feeling this way, because they might feel they don't want to be isolated. That isolation is a bad thing, but it's actually good to be with yourself, be by yourself.
It's not that they don't want to be isolated. It's not that they don't want to be isolated. It's that they don't want to be left out.
I think that. I think the real problem here, it's a lot of people have problems in their lives like everyone else in their real life, not just social media. But I think social media increases it by some girls, they have insecurities like being too big or too small, like in size wise. And I think social media pushed this perfect body image and what you're supposed to look like.
We're doing that since before. Magazines, photo shoots, everything.
Yes, that is true. But before, a lot of young girls wasn't really reading magazines. They wasn't really. They would see them in ads.
They were reading fiction magazines. They
I believe what Aurora is trying to say. I believe what Aurora is trying to say is that it's more accessible now.
Yes.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's the fact. Like it have more billboards, have internet now, have everything.
I don't think little girls were on social media. I mean,
no, but they would see their mom.
I don't think little girls will be buying magazines and reading them. They used to play outside.
They would steal their mom's magazines. And they was not allowed to play outside because they had to stay in the kitchen because that's a woman's place. So.
Well, that's not every kid. Now most kids they never used to study what they look like, but now little kids even have phones. They even have Instagrams, and they're scrolling through and seeing all these Instagram models and thinking this is what they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
That is actually true because it's not like they're actually looking for it as well, but
it have moms who are enabling that, like dressing up the child and everything, and it's like let the child dress how they want to dress. Why are you picking up their clothes? Like they're not baby anymore. They can pick up their own clothes.
This is the next problem. Parents, some parents, not all, because they are good parents, but some parents help. Like they play a part in why some girls are insecure because they push this thing where their child needs to be perfect. They tell the young girl to try and look good all the time, try and dress properly. But it's like you don't do that with guys. You do that with mostly girls, and you're making
it's a double standard. Yes, Cynfael.
I want to bring two things across. Also, some guys actually experience the body aspect as well. Because when you look at magazines, you must see them muscular, they're buff,
the thing is, it's not as pushed as when they're young though.
But
when they're young, you could be a boy, but like with girls, they have to look perfect all the time, from this young to old. All you have to do is get that one all you know. It's like being grown up, and when you have to accept
I think there's like the rise in where female have rights, like that's good that we have rights and stuff, but I realized lately they're pushing this feminist movement like way too far, like bringing
like radical feminists. I mean like sometimes it's like this, like it went from feminism to man eating.
they
and like that makes no sense.
It's really sad for guys to get hated on because females think that they're worse from one experience. Yes, Cynfael.
Like your experience, don't push it on the whole gender, on the whole everything. Not all people are like that. Just like not all people like you, not all men like that.
Yes, Cynfael.
I also want to bring across another problem. Not from the insecurity side, but it's sort of insecurity, but we're not living the social media and the body right now. I want to bring across the fact about school. As in, many people who are, let's say, working hard for their stuff, and in this day and age where there's all that song being generated about murder and drugs and whatever, I want to bring across that now. So what are your thoughts about the person in school who actually trying to do well, and opposed to the people in school trying to bring them down? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, this is a topic that's constantly brought up, and I always say that a lot of children, delinquents in school, I don't think they should be allowed in public schools because other children.
But that's what they could afford. Like most of those people poor as hell.
Yes, but
like they can't go to private.
I know they can't can't go to a private school. That's why I'm saying the government should put
Yes, that
something
is
in
very
place.
true.
No, then like I feel like the thing is that's why guidance counselors there, but nobody's
Nobody really wants to go to the guidance counselor because
exactly they're like decorating people there, and it's like it makes no sense.
Yes, but the
They should-
guidance counselor, they can only do so much, and this generation of delinquents are worse than any other generation. They don't care what a teacher say. They don't care. They will beat a teacher to get their own way.
Yeah. Which is why they need therapy. It's like
No,
no
they
normal
need-
person. They need therapy.
They need a special school to
But
carry
I
Put
will
them
take
in a
a-
special
well,
school that's just gonna make them angrier, and that'll just cause even
No,
more
like
problems.
I'm speaking about a boot camp, something
But-
like that.
Again, that'll just make them angry. That'll make them hate
But
somebody.
also
that'll
look
make
at
them
take
murder
at this
somebody.
aspect of it, right? You want to enforce special schools and boot camps and whatnot, but where the money coming from? Because some countries don't really
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the
They just don't have the
resources
money.
to do so. So
It's not like they could just gather a bunch of people and
it's
ship
more
them
about
off.
the it's more
No,
about
but
it's more
no, but
it's
the
more
thing
about
The thing is,
the parenting, because the parents have to enforce
Yes.
in their children the
Yes, and
that's
respect
not
and the
happening.
consideration that they should have.
the parents have a big part to play, but you know something? Some parents just don't care. They
Yes.
won't even be there.
And like it's like don't have a child. Adoption is a thing. Like you know, you could just put
And
them
I
up
think
for
the
adoption
government
if you
could
want
also
them.
do something with the
The
parents.
government care.
The government's supposed to care. That's their job.
But you know they
This
care
is
about
the future of these countries.
and they don't care about the country. They care
That
about
makes no
themselves.
sense because the
They're the
purpose
only-
of the
Because like
purpose of the government is to make sure that a country is running properly.
but
Their
just like
purpose-
parents don't care, the government does not care. It's like because it's people running it, so therefore you will never get a perfect government. Like and you don't need it, but like you will also get one that's not compassionate and it's your fault. You are like them, so
This is why
sit and deal with the
People-
consequences.
the people in the country should always come together for these kinds of things.
And
Instead
nobody
of,
could agree on anything, so they would just add more wars and everything. Like literally,
And there also
it's-
be behind the scenes actions that we don't know of that preventing things
Yeah.
from happening.
happening, yeah. Like how you know, like the basic thing where you tell somebody one thing and then you tell the other somebody something else, and they start fighting. Like the government could do that. They have the resources to just tell one community one thing and another community and another thing, and next thing you know, they could literally do that. They have the power to do that, and if they want to, they will.
which is really sad because when
Yes.
you think about the future of the world itself, it's just
Exactly.
going down.
I want to bring
Exactly.
bring across something, right? Certain countries, like let's say Japan and so forth, they actually instill the morals into the children as well as the parents actually providing that sense of that knowledge of respect as well as courtesy to others from young.
But like sometimes, like well, from the big problematic thing with what I've heard and seen is sometimes, like sometimes they'll take it a little too far with the respecting, with the child is oppressed and they can't say anything that they want to say because they'll be taken as wrong, and then they will scorn and their family will just own them, and then that's just a whole nother problem. So like you have to have a balance. You can't just discipline and discipline. You have to discipline and report.
You have to
And
be
whatever
their
you do,
friend
you have to
and a
balance.
parent at the same time.
And yeah, and that is
and
a hard balance though.
I think that's what a lot of parents have problems with. Some are way too friendly to their kids, and then
And there are also some who actually
yeah,
have
they are
jobs that's
too
keeping
strict.
them away from instilling the values in the
Both from
children
kids,
as well.
yeah.
Yes.
Which is another thing. Like jobs, like yes, you need your money, but if you have a kid, that's going to affect your kid, and you need to think about that too, because you don't want a serial killer on your hand, you don't want them murdering you don't want or none of that. It's like you don't want to make bad decisions because of what happening,
And there are also other social issues
whole lot
that
of
contribute to this
What,
as well.
okay, I have one thing though. What do you guys think about certain jobs for parents, like being a stripper, being a prostitute, being a
Well,
drug seller?
I feel like they shouldn't have kids, but sometimes they force into it, and that is really sad. And it's sad that they can't get a job because of unforeseen circumstances that is not really their fault in some cases. So like it's hard. Like they need to make like some kind of special something so that they could get education, so that they could get a job easier instead of having to look to these things and then get abused plus having a child.
I have something to add, right? So.
Yeah.
And also in them kind of jobs, what values or what image are they setting to the children? What is acceptable? That is basically issue with that.
No, but the thing is, it's not their fault. Like sometimes it is their fault because they choose to do that. But they have to start from some place to take care of their child, because they can't take care of the child if they're not having money. They don't want to be home with their child.
Okay, I have one thing to
add. Because like they can't even get a job at McDonald's, so they have to do something, if you're not saying.
Okay, what do you guys think about abortions, like pro-choice?
I don't like that pro-choice thing. The only reason I see to have an abortion is if you have a rape.
Yeah. Because
that's me. That is personally me. I would respect your choice.
I don't think in any case that someone should have an abortion, even if.
But it have conditions that could affect them in life, like you could cause them to die as well.
Because if they have a baby, they could end up strangling the baby, and they could end up miscarriaging, all kind of things.
They have options to put the baby up for.
But sometimes parents die in.
I know, like I agree too, but sometimes it does just become too much, like with like PTSD and then having a child
and also,
too and all of that.
Yeah.
Cynfael, Luna.
Yeah, but like all parents, like all situations, it would have all those struggles.
Yeah.
So, but it should never be an option to kill a living thing. From the time you conceive a child, it's like killing a real life child.
I know. And then people would argue about I'm sorry, but like one of my friends was telling me, how that's like it's not an actual living thing. If you look at the biology, it's not living and breathing yet, but it's still a living cell, so it's still a living thing. You kill it. It is like a living thing. It might not be a baby yet, but it's still a living thing that you are literally murdering.
Yeah, that's like the tricky side with it, because science says at a certain point in time it's not a living thing yet, but it is.
It's still living. It's not a living baby, but it's living. So yes, Cynfael.
Also, if in certain aspects, they should do it as in like Luna said, if it's a rape case, because sometimes they will have how to put it, they will have a issue physically in carrying out the birth, because sometimes we hear of
sometimes they're too young.
Nowadays, if you notice, people are raping young children, which is sick.
Yeah. And it's mostly young children that they just be looking.
That kind of is a problem in life as well, because imagine us having children now and having to be there 24/7 to keep them from those people out there. That is just getting worse and worse.
Like, and you don't want to have around them too much, because you know that go and make them annoyed. So you just have to find a balance, and balance is hard to find in a world like this if you're not safe.
Yes, that is very true as well. So let me ask you this question. We're going on another life problem. Family life.
Family.
So what are your thoughts on it?
Family life.
I'm talking about the negative side, because that's the problem that we face.
Like that abuse in
also
family.
The lack of support as well.
Like all types of abuse in family. Yeah. And like that's orphans who are treated badly because they are orphans, which makes no sense. They have no parents. Why would you do
and that's the problem that humanity is facing now, because it's not getting
like we can have so much mental disorders that you can't pin down who have what mental disorder, what they're gonna do, because they look so normal and they're literally like real people too. So like,
you know, with mental disorders, I think it's a really tricky thing to figure out who's lying about it and who's actually have it, because
no, it's actually not tricky. Like, it's not tricky if you know the actual symptoms, because there are people who will fake it and you can tell they're faking it because they don't know nothing. Just like, and there are people who are really good at faking it, but at the same time you will always know because you have this feeling. You don't get feeling with people like that, like especially if you're looking for it.
Well, I mean, in some cases,
but it's not common knowledge.
You don't always like.
No,
You can't be able to tell.
You can't be sure. Yeah. You can never be sure with anything.
I think people who fake having a mental disorder
Need to be locked up.
Yeah,
They have people who fake have a mental disorder, like literally.
Yeah, they have a mental disorder.
They probably are sociopaths. But I know just call them anymore.
No, some people who like can fake a whole mental disorder just for attention. They should
people who just fake like having cancer. That people just fake having this disease with your eyes. They have this model who recently come out with her eyes was 2 different colors and it's actually a real thing. And she was faking it with like contacts and stuff. And it's like, why would you do that?
And had a procedure to get
exactly. To put it, and I've seen that procedure. Like I've actually seen somebody close up eye, how they'll cut it and everything, and it'll just creep me out because I mean you're cutting in that eye, but like why would you do that? Like I understand wanting to change your body, that's okay. Like if you're doing it for you, but if you're doing it to keep alive, why? Like why are you changing your body to keep alive?
A lot of people say that the common is, a lot of people say that changing your body is basically like some people could do it because they want to, but then after some people say if you're doing it, don't do it for other people. But I don't think you should do that. I think most people they do it because of people. I don't think
you have people who actually do it for themselves to feel.
Yes, they have people who like with tattoos. There are people who want tattoos because they want it. They actually want that. There are people who have plastic surgery because they want to change something about themselves, and it's not because of insecurities. There are people who actually don't have insecurities that are just want their body to look the way they want it to look, the way so that they feel how they want to look, how they feel. So it has some things like that, and that's like the only reason.
And there's
some situations like that, but I'm just saying in most cases most people change themselves when they're fine.
Which they shouldn't.
When they're fine just how they are because of what people think.
Right. So also some parents who pressure their children to do plastic surgery as well, because they want to uplift a certain.
I think
there are people who buy the kids, buy like little toddlers stuff for plastic surgery, and I'm just like, why? Like when they turn 16, and it's like, why would you do that?
It's the parents' job to make the children feel comfortable in their own body.
Exactly, their own skin, and support them if they feel like they want to do something,
I think some parents do it because they're afraid that their children will not have the
and also some mothers want their children
but then you're just causing more problems, because then people will say that how they fake and how this and that just cause even more problems than.
Yes, I know it's bad. Yes, it's bad, but I think some parents are doing it in an innocent way, not in a harmful way.
It's not innocent, especially if you know the risks and everything. Like,
and they're not even
procedures would literally mess up your child's face, would mess up your child's health, and they wouldn't care just so that their children might look nice.
There are some like that.
But like hopefully not most, but I feel like it is most, sadly. So.
Yeah, sadly.
Also some parents who are mothers and they have the children in public eye would want them to be a certain way, and also apart from that, they're not even the children are not even above 18. They still have puberty to grow, to experience, and having that sort of chemicals and plastic
all that stuff
in their body
will
not really help them to grow fully as they should, and it would cause all sorts of issues in life later on, like health wise and so forth. And that's basically it. So Aurora, anything that you have to add?
Yeah, I think some people, their parents, like if it's a famous person, they'd want to change their parents just to please the public, because they don't want, they're doing it selfishly, which is really bad, and they so care what people think rather than care
Which is true
for their
because
child.
of the way society is pushing their standards upon the parents as well, kind of give a negative outlook from the child's perspective. Won't you agree? Another,
Yes,
yes.
and yeah, and I think this happens a lot in media now, where it's becoming popular, like plastic surgery and all these things. Like it's becoming popular, so everyone
I'm
wants
saying
to.
more out of style now. Like, cause everybody have a negative. Now, like, you know how it does have these ins and outs where like it's mainstream and it's like, oh my god, yes, you should totally get plastic surgery. Now people
No,
like,
it's
oh, don't get.
actually
No, I mean like, no, people don't do that anymore. People like, don't do plastic surgery. That means you're fake. And it's like, well, you pay no makeup. That means you fake. Like, you know, no.
No, they don't actually do that in media now, because there are all these rights saying that okay, if you wanna have plastic surgery, you could do it because that's based off of your opinion. That's
Yeah.
so they
But
just
people
push it.
don't. People, yes, people do bash it because they feel like it's fake. Like
Yes.
that's why you don't see a bunch of them doing it now.
No,
The
a
only
bunch
reason
of people do it. They just don't share it to social
Yes,
media.
like, especially since of the negative connotation with it.
Yes.
After they made it so cool, which is what drove people to do it in the first place. They went and
Yes.
double back and then bash them for doing the thing that you tell them to do. You know, it's just
But
a
a
double
lot
standard.
of YouTubers now are recording themselves going for plastic surgery.
Well, yeah, because most of those YouTubers want to do it. That's what they wanted to do in their life. It was not there to do it. Like you have like Jeffree Star who got his teeth redone or his nose redone. I can't remember which one it was. No, sorry, he got his lips filled out because it was botched, and he wanted to not feel that lump on his lip again. Like it has positive reasons to go and get rid of it, to do it and stuff. But everybody has put a negative connotation on it, and everybody does like want to always make it a big thing.
I want to move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to stick too much on one topic because there are certain issues that currently. Next topic that I want to discuss is the problem with sexuality in schools and also being comfortable in the home, because some people have religions that prohibit that those are not them abnormal sexuality. So I want to know what are your thoughts on that as well.
My thoughts, I have a.
I'm okay if you want to be what you want to be. That's my thoughts on like everything, like with that, dealing with that, like with the gender situation and the sexuality situation. That's what you want to do it, like literally. All them religions, the first thing God says is that you get to choose what you want to do. So choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be put down fit.
Okay, but I was talking about this the other day with one of my friends, and what we were talking about is that it's okay when people choose their path in life, which whether it be homophobic or what anything. And
just don't
but
put it on other people.
There's the funny part in all of this, right? Christian, like we all hate against each other, but the thing is, in Christian belief, which I am a Christian, and I know.
Me too. Well, I know. And the first thing is love thy neighbor. And it's like nobody loves their neighbor.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Your God is about love and forgiving,
But
and then
here's
always
the
bashing
thing,
people,
here's
and
the
always
thing, there's a
scorning
lot
people.
of-
Like,
Here's the thing, there's a lot of sins, and everyone sins and falls short of God. And here's the thing, right? Nobody bashes adultery like that. Nobody bashes
and that is literally one of his most hated things.
Yeah, and
God.
nobody bashes abortion like that. Nobody bashes anything. They bash gay people the most. I understand they're sinning, and yes, that's what we believe they're sinning. But everyone sins, so we.
And there are also some
hate
people who
one
actually
group
have
of
negative
people
experiences
that
that
doesn't
cause it
want
to be like that.
sin.
So it's not really their fault per se because their family has.
No, yes, not. I understand that, but it have like. I find it very hypocritical that like it have so much things that all it does do, but the only thing all you're focusing on is what somebody else does do. When all you're at a church doing something wrong and all you're going to admit it.
I think
you know?
I think that stereotype nobody. I don't want to stereotype.
Yeah. Because it has like a wide variety of people and people's beliefs and everything, so you can't just really fit them into one box.
Yeah, I don't want to stereotype the LGBT community, nor stereotype the Christian community, because they both have their flaws and both of them believe two different things, and sometimes they kind of clash because they would come in each other like
spaces and stuff.
Yeah, they will talk about each other a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I understand like animosity and everything, but at the same time, both are all kind of thing now.
Yeah. Also, let's move on.
Yeah.
The church is one thing, but society is another, because
like religious is a controversial topic and stuff like that, but I'm not talking about the religion itself, because religions are like really cool, but you see the people who wanna fake it, I don't like that. Like I don't like that in anything, because it's like in religion, it's in LGBT groups, it's in every walk of life, every country, every single body will have that one fake person that'll pretend to be something.
The thing is, all I have to say is with Christians and LGBT, we may not agree, but we don't have to bring down one another because of that.
In anything, in any, like in black and white, in religion and not religion, you just shouldn't bring down anybody.
Yeah, because if everyone have a choice, even if you're a Christian, you should know that God gives everybody a choice.
Exactly.
If they choose
and even if you believe in
science,
science, you still have a choice. Even if you believe in science only, you still have a choice, because it was evolution and these stuff choose to do that. Choose to do this, you know what I'm saying? So it's still all about choice at the end of the day, no matter what walk you come from.
I understand everyone is trying to stand for their passions and everything, but it's like, don't do it.
Don't beat it over somebody's head.
Yeah. Because it's okay to have passion for what you believe in and all that, and it's okay to do these things, but don't hate on
don't force it on other people and stuff.
Yeah. Because
just because you right don't mean everybody has to do what you think it's like.
Yeah, because I mean, it seems like do not touch, right? Yeah. You know you're doing everything right, but you're seeing somebody writing the wrong answer, and then you telling them you hating on them because they're doing the wrong. They're doing a wrong answer.
Call them a dunce, like when they just don't know the answer. Instead of doing that, go and teach them. Like have a conversation, and if they're still stuck in their ways, that is not your problem.
So yeah, Cynfael.
Thoughts on what?
What is your thoughts?
I was even listening.
What we just say?
No, I was listening, but
wow, this is
as I was saying, there are certain issues that keep a person. No, not that. Certain issues that people might face to turn a certain way, and that we don't have the right to judge, because God did not give us the authority to judge people.
Exactly. You don't know what they're going through.
Yeah, and plus you're not perfect.
Exactly. You never walk into that person's shoe. You never literally went inside their head and was like, I know everything that you know. Like, you don't have the power to do that with everybody. So therefore,
and we are not God.
Treat everybody with the same respect.
Yeah.
So that was another issue that we touched upon. What other issue, as in life problems, do you feel other people also face?
Like poverty and all that.
Well, yes, and I think the next major issue. No, it's not actually major.
And also, it's good to touch. It's also good to touch. It's also good to touch.
Humans are the most problematic species, so
who really wanted to hear about this topic, as in, I'm recognized because I never thought that somebody could experience this or could talk about that.
Like you had your left nipple, you had your left nipple.
We should talk. We could talk about abuse, like abuse in relationships.
And like in any kind of relationship.
Whether it be physical
and not only relationships as well, as in
like
friends, circles as well, and school and different
society,
so basically talking
friends,
in general
parents,
about
boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
I just want to say
Because
that
there are
emotional
usage in
abuse is
almost
actually
every
one of the most,
relationship.
in my opinion, one of the most
Yeah.
painful things because it's words
Yes,
and
it
that.
is. Yeah. That one, the thing is, with physical abuse, it heals. Like it might stay with you, but it heals. With
But I
emotional
think with
abuse,
physical abuse, it also triggers emotional abuse also.
exactly, yes. And I noticed that like it is once you get hit physically, it does
But
affect your psyche, and then
Yeah.
that is
Let's
what
talk
stays
about
with you, not the physical abuse, not the
Yeah.
physical on your body. What
But I
stays with
think-
you is the fact that you were hit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think emotional abuse, a lot of people don't pay attention to it because they can't see it.
Yeah. And people suffer in
Cynfael.
silence. Yes,
Yeah,
Cynfael, Manel.
also verbal abuse because verbal abuse. Imagine you going to school.
Yes.
You don't really have that. Yes, bullying as well. You don't really have
Bullying
that
and stuff like
support system in place. If somebody call you like stupid or like make fun of
Yeah.
you would actually feel really hurt than as opposed to somebody physically bullying you, like pushing you against the wall or something. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like, except if they come say character, like say,
I can
Yeah.
share
oh,
experience.
you're worthless, oh, that's like, you'll never amount to anything.
Can I
or something
share
like that.
experience?
You don't know that, use my, just, like, who is you?
I think
Alright, this is my experience.
I
I'm not
think
going to
bullying-
say
Yes.
the
Yes,
people
in
or whatever.
fact, and share an
But
experience.
in generally in my school, yes,
School,
in my
yeah,
school
of course.
or
don't say
in
names.
general, people mostly think that I am on the other side of life, as you know, and
explain because I
okay,
don't
so
think
like people might think
that
I'm
some
gay
people
or
may
whatever.
understand.
That's because I don't really partake in like actual activities
Yeah.
like what gender
That's
specific
'cause-
roles people assign. So that's why they think that way. But if you look at the definition, it's sexual
Yeah.
attraction.
Yeah. Just because he not like all you're up on everybody, everybody girl child, doesn't mean he swings that way, if you know what I'm saying?
And people need to be educated because ignorance is one thing, and I mean one thing that should not make people. People should not base their decisions on that because it's best to learn about.
Like, okay, let's have this person that I say why, it's like, why actually do research when I can use my feelings as my facts? Like, you know, let's have people
Feelings
that
change
they,
and
like,
facts
they use their
don't,
feelings
so it's
as their
best to
facts, and you
use
shouldn't do that,
facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you don't hear some people
Exactly.
saying, "Oh, I am
Exactly.
feeling the sky is green today." No, they say the sky is blue because it's a fact. Because blue has
Exactly, like that's
blue is the last thing that the last color from white light that is
blue.
being absorbed. So basically, it's a fact that the sky is blue. Not the sky. They don't say, "Oh, I'm feeling the sky is
Blue,
green
exactly.
today." No, we don't say that.
No.
Exactly.
It is, and green is never in the sky. Green is trees.
Aurora.
Yes. I always call she name. Yes, Aurora.
yeah. I think that in a lot of these cases where people would actually base their judgment off of what they feel and think it's a fact, I
Yes,
think,
dog. Some people that I'm like why?
yeah, I think that's really stupid. But at the same time, in some cases, it may be right.
Yeah,
all
but
cases-
always exactly. They can't always expect you right that.
Yeah. And with bullying, I think bullying is one of an extreme problem that occurs in school.
Yeah.
I think bullying people because of their
And also,
sexuality.
and also
or
the
bullying
grades
people-
as
Yeah,
well.
Because
because of
they
the looks
think-
and stuff.
Yeah. Bullying people and telling someone
I feel
who
like
isn't
in-
gay that they are gay could also push them to be gay.
Exactly, yeah. Like say you rob them of the choice, if you're not saying.
Yes.
Like I feel like in my country's culture we are not sensitive to people's feelings because we don't, like, our culture So we say whatever we want whenever we want, and sometimes it can be taken wrong. When tourists come here and they're like, oh my god, those people are so rude, because they don't realize that we're joking. And like we use everything as a joke.
And we're not as sensitive as other countries and people. Like we have an understanding with each other. So so I don't think like somebody from foreign who hears, they wouldn't really understand what is happening.
And they would just be like, oh my god, they're so rude, how could you say that? And it's like, well, we joking, like we joke about everything, we make everything a joke. And that is seen as a bad thing in other places.
And I think that is good that we do that. I don't think that everything is made serious.
Like, but that's also a downside,
people to feel
sometimes we joke about things that we really shouldn't joke
and
about.
trigger
But
something.
it just end up being joked about.
Like with race.
Like there were a bunch of people who came here and had a bad experience because we made like a racial joke from something so traumatic. Even if we find it like, oh, that's fun, we can joke about that.
Because in Trinidad, racism, I don't think it's really much of a problem. Because all of us, I don't think any of us think we're better than each other. And even if we do think that, it's pretty stupid and we will look stupid. Because if you
know that we just follow fashion.
And if you realize in our country, there's a bunch of mixed people. Like,
where every creed and race find an equal place.
Amen.
But like we have a lot of downsides, but that's one thing that we could always say that we have is that we are very, like, we don't take things to heart. We could say stuff just to say it to the wrong person and then you get shot in the head, but most people understand that as a joke.
But I think the good thing about us, we're not opinionated and feel like we're privileged.
We don't feel like we're right all the time. We're okay with being right.
That's why I love my country, because it feels so dumb it feels like you can say something, I don't have to be scared of what you say because it will be taken the wrong way.
Maybe it's not like the best for this generation where it has more sensitive people and more people get up in a certain way, but like in the older years that was like a big plus, you know? Like where everybody could just joke.
I think my country should stay this way, even though we still have to think about what we're saying, but we shouldn't change our way of not really taking on what people say, because I don't think we should be that sensitive.
We don't have a lot of sensitive people here, like at all, and that's a good thing, because like people can take that, like people could be at each other's throats one day and then the next day like, hey, how you going, you know? And I like that, because like after I realized that they were joking when I was bullied in primary school, I just started joking with them back, and that's how I actually don't end up hating the people for saying certain things, if you're not saying. Because I understand even when I don't know that they're joking, I just pretend I know that they're joking, and they would think that I think that they're joking, just so I don't have to go and confront them and then get in fight, like singing all my weave everywhere. Like I don't want that, you know.
Even people who insult you, you end up being friends with that person. You insult them back and then
and then you just laugh it off.
And I don't think some people would say something and really mean it. I feel a lot of people just say it in a kind of joking way.
But when they know that they mean it is when they have a problem.
What's actually the right name?
Sorry, Cynfael. I know. I know I was going to say the right name, that's why I didn't say the right name.
So we are nearing the mark that we should end off. So let's wrap up by discussing just any personal experience, like for like 1 minute per person, because we want to end just now. So any thought that you want to share, you can do so.
I think it was really funny when Luna said we're going to discuss everything. And then before he finishes like everything.
I thought it was going to be like discuss all the topics that we did today. But like with stuff.
Okay,
well, we run out of time now.
You and your experience you would want to share?
So we will wrap up now because it's almost time to wrap up. So thank you guys for listening to our podcast. We hope that you enjoy, and we will see you.
It was fun.
Okay,
And we
so
hope
thank
we
you.
reach
You
some
can,
people that need to hear these things.
Just remember, you are normal, no matter how weird you are.
And if
yeah,
you
so
want
you
us
can
to
do.
discuss
You can
a
subscribe
topic,
to this
just comment
channel,
down
and we
below.
will continue making
Yeah.
podcasts because we really had fun, didn't we, guys? So thank you for listening or watching, whatever you are doing right now.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you again for your
Probably
next
listening
video.
while doing homework. Go on do
Okay,
your homework.
so goodbye
Yeah.
everyone. So Cass, let's
Guys,
say
sorry for
goodbye.
that test you have.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.